First impressions are always correct. The vibe we get from someone when we first meet them is always on point. And every meeting we have with that person after that is just us overlooking things in order to get to know the person better. But every time I've had a friendship go wrong, there's always been a point when I first met that person where I didn't like them. It didn't go well. And then I just gave them the benefit of the doubt and got my butt handed to me. When I was 6, my grandfather died. And he lived in England, and we only saw them in the summer. So it really didn't sink in, and, also I was young. But I remember thinking after that eternity was not something that I was looking forward to. And it didn't really matter where I was told I was going to be spending that. Whether it was in a hot, terrible place or a somewhat cool and awesome place. I just really didn't like the idea of being stuck somewhere forever. When I was about 3, I was part of a talent show when we were in England. And the minute the microphone was handed to me, apparently I began to try and describe my dreams to the audience. I called my very first teacher a liar to my mom because she had a playhouse in the classroom. But because I had started school after my birthday, which is in the spring, the class had moved on from playing, and we were only doing lessons. Even though the house remained there, no one was allowed to use it. Also, I refused to go to school in the afternoon, so that might have had something to do with it. They might have been allowed to play in the house in the afternoon. I remember once thinking about words and wondering how people agreed on things. How would people agree that this would be the word for this? Or that this color was blue, and blue was the word for that color. And I remember being told by my dad, who's a linguist, that things happened organically. People didn't agree on language. There wasn't a oversight committee, according to him. When I was a teenager, it became very apparent to me that the only thing I would ever own was myself, my body. And so therefore it was my duty to decorate my body in the manner in which I thought it would be best suited. And so I got my first tattoo. Sometimes when I think of these things, I am astounded by my knowledge and my connection to what truly is. A lot of these memories were, for many years, tokens of my inability to fit in with the rest of the crew. Sort of funny anecdotes about me and my being weird. And now I'm moved and kind of blown away by this complete alignment with everything that I've understood to be true again, you know? Like, my first impression of being here was so true, so correct. The way I saw the world as a child was so on point. And then I just gave the system the benefit of the doubt. And now I've broken up with mainstream culture. We're no longer together. I am thrown by what I came into this world with. I'm sorry I haven't been doing videos lately. It's been busy, but good. And I'm still kicking around. I'm still totally trying to figure out what to do moving forward. I tried to put a video up on Vimeo because they apparently give you like 5 gig before you start having to like sign up and pay and stuff. And I put up this video and it just kind of disappeared into the ether, and I have no way of figuring out where the hell it is. I'm just getting to dead ends. So that was very disappointing, although I have seen a lot of channels, familiar channels, posting on Vimeo, and I have had I've had a good feel for Vimeo in the past. And I just kind of get the yuckies. I don't know. When I go on BitChute, there's just something a little. It feels like walking down Main Street at midnight on a Friday night, if you know what I mean. You know, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's my spot right now, but I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm up for them. Until then, I'm just gonna kind of keep trying to figure out the website. So you can find me right now at saratonin.weebly.com. And yeah, and here. Anyway, have a good night.